All right, welcome everybody. This is Precious Carol, and we are going to be going over ChatGPT and how you can be using that for your travel agency. Again, my name is Precious. I am a gold consultant, and my travel agency is I Book, I Go. And so I Book, I Go is presenting you with all of these amazing ways that you can use ChatGPT to market yourself, create email campaigns, and do all the wonderful things that maybe sometimes you get stuck on. So we've got a lot of people here in the chat, and I'm going to welcome you guys. I've already done Janelle, Jeanette, Jennifer, Jessica. We've got Tracy here from Texas. We've got Team Sky in the house, Team Stellar, Team Phoenix, Team Infinity, Team Horizon, Team Eclipse. We've got so many people. We've got Beach Bosses, Katrina, Erica, Monique, Joy, Sandy, all here. So I'm really, really excited about getting into this. So let's just go ahead and get started. And in order for us to do so, let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat for your enjoyment. So make sure you guys go into the chat. I want you guys to click on your link. You guys are going to want to save this. Make a copy of the link, and it's just in case someone accidentally, I have shared it. I am going to make sure I make a copy of it for myself as well. Sometimes I do weird things and then someone gets my link and then boom, 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 it's a hot mess. So I have made a copy just in case. So I'm good to go. All right, so let me zoom in here. We are going to be covering, on the training flyer, it probably said like 600 ChatGPT prompts. Well, between then and now, it has grown to 1,000 ChatGPT prompts for travel agents. I'm very proud to share these with you. And this spreadsheet is kind of self-explanatory once we get through it. So let's just go ahead and get started. So what I use is I use OpenAI. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to drop that in the chat as well. You can create an account with them. And then if you want to upgrade to Plus, which I highly suggest, and the account that I'm using today, I do not have Plus activated on this account. And I'm using this account on purpose to show you that you can use ChatGPT for free when you use it from desktop. The desktop version is for free. If you're on mobile, then you do have to pay. It's $20 a month. The difference between, Joyce just asked, what's the difference? The difference is between Chat 3.5 and ChatGPT 4 is basically just their AI model. ChatGPT 4 is much faster. It's not going to have as much lag time. It's also something that they tested out way more, so there's more content inside of it, so to speak. It's $20 a month, and I highly suggest that you get it. But for the purposes of today's training, and also to show you that you don't have to pay for it, I am using ChatGPT, the 3.5 version. In this account, I don't have the Plus activated, so we're going to be using this. And I'm going to show you that you're going to be able to do everything you want to do for free using ChatGPT 3.5. So Mark is on. Hey, Mark. And he says that he doesn't have any problem with using GPT himself. So I am super hyped about this. So let me just show you how to use our little sheet here. So I've got my 1,000 ChatGPT prompts for travel agents. Make sure you take note of the bottom. On the very, very bottom, I've got my different tabs. So we've got prompts for travel tips. We've got prompts for itineraries. We have prompts for cultural acumen, which is like your cultural insights. We've got prompts for market research, prompts for travel offerings, prompts for travel safety advice. We've got email marketing, travel deals, destination recommendations, seasonal travel deals, as well as holidays. All right, so, ooh, my little dog is in the background. I think she's getting ready. I don't know what she's doing. I'll delete that sheet. All right, so we're going to start off with, we're going to start in the beginning, and we'll do prompts for travel tips. So we're going to start on our first sheet. And when you go into ChatGPT, which you're going to want to do after you create your account, which is very easy, self-explanatory, you're going to want to click on new chat. Jessica said, and you said drop that in the chat. Yes, I already have dropped the spreadsheet. I'm going to drop it again just in case anyone missed it. Let me go ahead and drop that right here for you. There we go. All right, and then we also have the link to openai.com, and that's what I'm using today. I might use another one next month. I see that Chiquita said she uses Jeeves and Bard are good. I haven't used, I don't remember. I've used Jeeves. I don't think I've used Bard, but I will add that to my list of things. All right, so once you come in here, it says like, how can I help you today? Suggest some code names, create a content calendar, make a content strategy, compare design principles. We are going to go to new chat. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and let's start with like the first one. Offer tips for clients planning a destination adventure, including must-see attractions and hidden gems. I don't know if I want that one. Generate travel advice on packing essentials for clients preparing for their blank. Oh, this is good. This is good, especially if you have already you've already sent your itinerary out, or you want to add this to your itinerary that you're sending them as like a bonus or content, or maybe like an email that you want into them before the trip. So there's all kinds of ways that you can prep your email marketing once you already have your trip booked for a client. So let's use this one. We're just going to copy it, and literally we're going to paste it in this bad boy. Oh, I didn't type in my trip, sorry. But you see how it self-corrects you right there. All right, so generate travel advice on packing essentials for preparing for their cruise to Turks and Caicos. Look at that. Do you see just sitting here? We're just sitting here. Look at this. So what do we have? We've got lightweight clothing, sunscreen and after sun care, hair, formal attire, power adapters, chargers, travel documents, medications and first aid, electronics, swim gear, reusable water bottle, a day pack or beach bag, rain gear, insect repellent, travel size toilet and snorkeling gear. So I'm laughing. You can tell I was laughing through that because Mark said in the chat, what is it with you two with in Turks and Caicos today? I'm planning to Turks and Caicos. I love Turks and Caicos. It's one of my favorite places to go. I always say that my husband and I fell in love with each other again in Turks and Caicos. It is my favorite place, and I am booking I'm putting a surprise trip for him to Turks and Caicos next year. So that's why it's on the brain. Oh gosh, it's so funny. All right. Mark and I attend each other's trainings, so he's like my brother. All right, so let's go back. Now let's just say for you know, I was gonna cuss on the thing, but for giggles, for the cruise, you got the travel, you got like packing essentials. I mean, you can even put things in there like words. You want to think of keywords, and you also want to think of action words. So when you are creating a GPT prompt, you want to use an action word like generate, write, provide. You can even break it down once you get results. So we've got these results. Let's come here and say add packing essentials. It gave me things to pack, right? Now let's just say we want to go further, like how many items should you pack in your day bag, in your beach bag, when you are going on a shore excursion? See, you can, the best way to use ChatGPT is conversational. You don't want it to be, want to be technical with it. You just want to act like you're talking to someone. So that's the best way to go, because in your normal everyday conversation, you're going to use words, you're going to use verbs, you're going to use nouns. So that's the concept that you want to use when you're providing prompts into ChatGPT. And you do that, and you haven't taken any um, official like technical type trainings on how to use ChatGPT or any AI service, then it's going to 1000% is going to work for you. So provide tips on how to make the most of a honeymoon and blank, from romantic dinners to scenic spots. And this can get very detailed. So let's say we're going on a honeymoon. And this is good because I'm actually putting together a quote for a honeymoon to Rome. So we'll just drop that in there. Ooh, this is nice. So Rome is a city filled with history, culture, and romance, making it an ideal honeymoon destination. Here are some tips to make the most of your honeymoon in Rome. So they've even suggested places for you to go for dinner, scenic spots like the Trevi Fountain, Colosseum at night, candlelit tours, gelato days. Oh gosh, yes. Hidden gems. Yep. Over. Oh, look. Or the keyhole on the door of the priory of the Knights of Malta, offering a view of St. Peter's Basilica. Ooh, a day trip to Italy. Look at this cooking class. It's giving you all the things. All right, so Elizabeth said, can you make it an all-inclusive flight included to Rome? So let's go over to our prompts for itineraries. So when you go to your prompts for itineraries, it has, you're going to see again your action words: create, design, plan. Those are the three things that you should think of anytime that you want to provide you with something that is like plan, design, create, and then you're telling them, you're going to see this formula: create a 7-day itinerary, design a family-friendly 10-day itinerary, plan a 14-day adventure. So you're telling it how many days, and do you want it to be family friendly, adventure? So you want to provide them kind of like a niche, like, do you want you want the field to be romantic, family friendly, adventurous, relaxing, those kind of words you want to use. So for an itinerary, make it an all-inclusive, included to Rome. So we can do plan. How many days, Elizabeth? 10 days? All right. Plan a 10-day itinerary to Rome with flights included at an all-inclusive resort or hotel. See how beautiful this is? So let's look through what we got for our results. So here's a suggested 10-day itinerary for a memorable trip to Rome, including flights and an all-inclusive resort or hotel. So you're going to, day 1 through 3, you're going to arrive in Rome, explore the city, spend the first day relaxing and getting acquainted with the resort. On the second day, exploration of Rome by visiting iconic landmarks, like the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, and Palatine Hill. Or Palatine, sorry. Enjoy a leisurely evening stroll around the historic center, visiting attractions like the Pantheon and Piazza Navona. But day 4, Vatican City, explore the Vatican, include St. Peter's Basilica, Vatican museums, and the Sistine Chapel. Consider booking skip the line tickets to make the most of your time, and that we all know that is true. And it's got day 5 already listed for you, day 6, 7. So this is a really great way. Don't have an, like, say, like, oh, I want to go to Rome, and you're putting together a package deal, and you know how long they're going to be there. You can just shoot over here to ChatGPT, put prompts in, and it's going to give you the suggestions that you need. And then I like to pair this with Getty Images. This is my favorite thing to do. When I'm looking for images on the internet, don't use Google because sometimes the pictures you get are not high quality. So I can come in here from ChatGPT and I can select spot, type that in here. And then I'm going to get these, because they're Getty images, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. You can, let's say I'm in Canva, create a new design. We'll just use just Instagram post. I can come in here and drag and drop right in Canva, which is much better than you click on the image and it asks you to do all this of the month. Let's skip that. So I love using Getty images because you can drag and drop. Fun fact. And all of these pictures are high quality. They're gorgeous. See? Just drag and drop. So, all right. So far, do you guys have questions? I feel like I'm kind of just going. Good thing that I great at talking. Questions, anybody so far? No? Okay. And Elizabeth, what is your response to, let me have you come off mute. Let's see. Patricia asks, is Getty images free or any of those copyrighted? So the thing about Getty images is that these are normally taken, and when they're put on here, what I do, because I use my images from here, I have a little thing, terms and conditions on my site. Images are images, but most of these are royalty free. You can tell are or not because if you look in the bottom left corner of my screen as I go from one image to the next, I don't know if you can, I hope you can see it. It's very tiny, but it says it'll do the URL address in the very bottom left corner of the screen. And it says like gettyimages.com, and then it tells you that it's royalty free. So these are royalty free images. And because I know specifically who is using it, and then this little left corner on each image, the RF, is an indication as well that it is royalty free. So you don't have to worry about being sued for dragging and dropping. All right, one moment, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Someone was at the door. All right. So I like to use images for that. And then you can also, let's go back to our itineraries. All right. So I want you guys to understand the syntax, meaning why these are good prompts. So for your itinerary, you always want to make sure that you have a destination. So if you're gonna notice that each one of these has a destination. I use the word itinerary in all of these prompts because ChatGPT knows that an itinerary is going to provide you with things to do each day. And then I like to give it the feel, so to speak. Like, do I want it to be like a shopping and itinerary, hiking, trekking, a culinary tour itinerary? So let me show you. It does a really good job of differentiating between the two. So let's say we do a 7-day culinary tour in Spain. It's going to make sure that travel, see, afternoon, kayak tasting, eating dinner. Now let's that same, create a 7-day culinary tour itinerary in Spain, and we're going to change the word culinary to adventure. It's not going to be it's not going to use food. It's things, see? It's mountain biking, rock climbing, a hot air balloon, and so in Segovia. I don't get that right, by the way. Can you guys good? LaRonda shared that my audio is lagging a little bit. So some people are saying yes, saying no. Let me go ahead and update my audio to stereo. All right. All right. Updated my audio. All right. Do I sound clear? I sound clearer now? I hope so. I'm going to keep talking and let me know. All right. All right. So then, as you can see, if we do a 7-day culinary tour, you can change that from culinary tour, hiking and trekking, and fashion, wellness and yoga. So I like to think of the type of trip, the type of itinerary that my client wants to go on. So I'm just letting it know, use the word design, plan, or create itineraries. Make sure you provide how many days you want the itinerary to be built for, and then what type of trip they're going on. All right, so let's go into the prompts for Acumen. Very simple. It's just going to, we're going to ask, provide social norms, insights for travelers, and you're going to just make sure you put destination in there, because each culture is normally based off of who you are around the world. I said, where can I find this prompt list? I provided it in the chat, and I'm going to share it. I'll share it with everyone just to make sure you guys got it. Make sure you got it. You need to get it and make a copy of it and save it. All right. So that's how the cultural insights are going to go. All right, now for market research, let's move on to our sheet. So some of the prompts for that are going to be again, I'm trying to you guys see the three words here. So help me gather, generate survey questions, help me design a poll, assist in creating questionnaire, generate questions. When you come up with these prompts, when you put these in ChatGPT for market research, normally when you think of market research, you're thinking of, polls, and that's how a lot of bloggers come up with different things for them to blog about. So, you can generate questions, understand the importance of like travel safety measures to clients, assist in gathering feedback on potential travel destinations, upcoming packages, share and ask to personally make up all of these prompts. No, I did not. I actually had ChatGPT create most of these prompts for me. So I can actually show you how I did that. And what I did was create. I did ChatGPT prompts for travel agent completing market research, and then at the thing I'll do like create 25. We'll show you. I used ChatGPT to create this ChatGPT list. See? Now you're going to notice that when you put this in here, it doesn't have the syntax that I'm providing with you, because I also asked ChatGPT, what is the best way to formulate a ChatGPT prompt? And it included all of these things. So I used ChatGPT to teach me how to use ChatGPT. So it says specific, clearly specify the format you answer in, paragraph, list, etc. Include any necessary context or background information. Ask direct questions. So when I explain to you guys, that I'm suggesting that you guys talk to it the same way that you would talk to a person. I got that from learning by asking ChatGPT these questions. Phrase your prompt as a question to elicit a specific response. Break down complex queries into smaller, more direct questions. Specify the length. This is what I mean when I say be detailed. And the reason why I, in 2 to 3 sentences explain. Or I tell how many days I want the itinerary to be for, which is you don't want to be ambiguous. And ambiguous means like vague. You don't want to give it broad answers, because then you're not going to really get the results that you want. Okay. And then use examples. Provide examples to clarify your expectations, if applicable. Reference specific detail or scenario. You see, look, avoid ambiguity. And I just said that. And I do that because, again, it taught me how to use it. So ensure that your prompt is clear and unambiguous. Avoid using language that could lead to multiple interpretations. So this is something that you really want to be as specific as possible. And the way that I imagine it in mind whenever I get ready to use ChatGPT is to pretend like I'm asking someone that I'm paying for this information. If I was paying for this information, I would be very specific with my request. Do the same thing when you're using ChatGPT. It is a free assistant. You can experiment and iterate. So if the initial response is not what you're looking for, experiment with rephrasing or restructuring your. So you guys want to include keywords. I've kind of broken down, and you can test different approaches. So as you can see, create 25 ChatGPT for travel agents completing research. Just so you guys know, this is a poor prompt. You see the results that I got here, right? Now let's change it. Create 25 ChatGPT prompts that are specific to the travel industry for travel agents getting ready to do market research on the Caribbean. All right. Now, you can tell that these answers identify emerging travel preferences in the Caribbean in 2023, considering factors like adventure activities, cultural experience, and luxury stays. Number one, boom, much better than the one that we have up here, which is inquire current trends in luxury travel destinations and accommodations. Because my prompt was vague, my answers that I got back from it are vague. Now, if we scroll down to the bottom, where I was way more detailed and specific in my sentence, my responses are way more detailed and specific. So I'm hoping that that's kind of giving you the difference between how you want to speak to the AI in order to get effective and productive results. Is everyone understanding that so far? I'm going to take the mute thing off so I can get some feedback here. So, yep, Sharon said yes. Flora said yes. Okay, good, good, good. All right. I'm hoping that you guys are learning. You guys learning anything so far? Because I'm going over a lot. Time. Okay, good, good, good. All right, good. All right, so if we come back to our 1,000 cheap ChatGPT prompts, I've got travel offerings in here. And when you go through this one, this is just, this right here is to help you guys when you're stuck with what should I market this week? What should I do for like mock booking, right? So when you go into ChatGPT, you guys now know how to use this, right? So you've got 20 minutes left, added like prompts for, you guys can read through this spreadsheet. Prompts for the holidays. This for the holidays is going to go through Halloween, Christmas, New Year. I think, yep, I did New Year's. I also did Easter, the 4th of July, and then I to Labor Day. Pretty much the main holiday of the year. You can add to it. I've also shown you guys how I used GPT to teach me how to use it. And I've also shown you how I used ChatGPT to create this spreadsheet. So now that I've gone over this, you guys have the spreadsheet, yay. Let's move on to your regular day-to-day travel agent life, right? So I have some people that are in here saying it's all a good idea from the perspective of a professional travel advisor. That's I hope you're reading some of the things in the chat. Yes, love that, Alexandria. Love that. So let's say I want to come up with a mock booking. Let's see. Do you know what a mock is? So the reason why I typed this in here is because I want an example of how, if you don't know anything about AI, you can just talk to it. I really mean it when I say it. So What if I'm a travel agent and I'm new and just figuring out what a mock booking is? I can come over here and say, do you know what a booking is? And it's like, yes. A booking refers to a simulated or practice reservation made by a user on a website or platform to understand the booking process or to test the functionality of an online reservation system. It's a way for users to go through the steps of making a reservation without actually completing the transaction or committing to a real booking. Mock bookings are often used for various purposes, including testing and quality assurance, user training, user experience research, demonstrations, and presentations. Overall, a mock booking is a valuable tool for users and developers to ensure a smooth and friendly booking experience. It allows testing and refinement of the system before it goes live and helps users feel comfortable with the booking process. All right. So let's say it is today, right? December 8th, Friday. I want to post on my socials. I don't know what I want to post. Excuse me one second. Cleo, stop that. And I have ideas, but I don't know what I want to do. I'm just going to talk to the AI. Now, I know how to do prompts, but the purpose of this training is to teach you, maybe someone who's brand new to AI, how to start using it and feel confident and comfortable. So what am I going to put in here? I'm going to say, what are the top places to advertise? Oh, you know what? We're going to actually use the advice that Exandria gives. From the perspective of a professional travel advisor, what are the top places to advertise? What are the top destinations to advertise to potential clients in the month of December for travel in 2024? Okay, let's read what we talk to AI. As of my last knowledge update in January of 2022, I don't have specific data on travel trends for December of 2024. However, I can provide general advice based on historical travel patterns and popular destinations during the holiday season. Keep in mind that travel trends change, and it's essential to stay updated on the latest industry insights closer to 2024. Destinations that have traditionally been popular for December travel. And so you've got European Christmas markets, Caribbean escapes, winter wonderland in Lapland, Australian summer, New York City, Japanese winter festivals, Dubai, South African safaris, Costa Rica for adventure. I love how specific it was, Costa Rica for adventure, because that is true about Costa Rica. Beaches. So there you go. LaRonda said, use phrases like act if you are a travel expert on South America. What demographic is best to market to for adventure travel? We're going to actually, that's worded really great. Oh, I love that. We're going to just copy and paste that. A really good example, LaRonda. Thank you for doing that. So we're going to copy that right into our AI. Let's see what we got. As a travel expert, see, look. Oh, I probably should have. It's the same, but I should put out this part. Act as if you are a travel expert on South America. What demographic is best market to for adventure travel? There we go. So now in our response, we got, as a travel expert on South America, adventure travel in this diverse and vibrant continent appeals to a variety of demographics. However, there are certain groups that are particularly well suited for the adventurous experiences South America has to offer. Here are key demographics to consider when marketing adventure travel in South America. So now it's giving us some really specific results. Luxury adventure travelers, fitness, wellness enthusiasts. Now, I want to show you why that was such a prompt, right? One, she's telling the AI what type of need, expertise that she wanted to have. She's providing it with the destination, the subject matter, and she's asking a specific question you would ask the travel expert in South America. Right? That's why that's good. Now, let me show you the difference between, I want to show you why that's so good in comparison to how someone who maybe might not be as familiar with AI would ask this question in the difference. What demographic best to market for adventure? Now, let's say that's just a brand new travel agent who has not attended our AI training. Ooh, did it give us the same ones? It did. But look at the answer. Demographic best suited for adventure travel. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. So here's another in the same conversation. So it knows I'm talking about travel. I just want you to know that the more I talk to it, um, the more it learns based off the conversation that we're having. So it knows that we're having this conversation about travel. So it still has travel its conversation. So Mary said it's really hard to pick up everything you say. Oh no. Is it still hard for you guys to hear me? Oh, that's out. Oh. Oh, it's I'm sorry. Patricia, I can catch most of what you're saying. All right. All right. So I think we're good there. We've got the last 10 minutes left. So this isn't normally a time that I like to have everyone come off mute, don't brainstorm. So don't drop off. I'm going to close off the recording and I'm staying on to open up the room for us to chat together. But I'm going to close off the recording. So I would like to do that. All right. I want to remind you guys, my name is Precious. Thank you for watching this replay on my channel. Don't forget to like and share and notification button for notifications. So I can't wait to see you on my next travel training in the month of December. I'm doing all of my trainings on Friday nights at 5 p.m. Central Time. So thank you. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe.